Where's Zara? It's not like her to miss breakfast.
Okay, I'm here. Where's everyone?
Your Ibu took Khalid to school and Zarif had to go on his shift.
Sorry, I was getting ready for work.
You look very nice.
What's the occasion?
The occasion is I still have my job. So I want to make sure Louis knows that I am not going to let him down.
Just do your job and do it well. There's no need for all this.
Okay, to you, a job is just work. All right, to me, it's got to have, meaning and higher purpose. It's kind of like a holistic thing. Plus, it's really hard to get a job these days. So I'm going to do whatever I can to hang on to this one.
Right. I gotta go now.
Bye. Bye. Well, better not be late.
I won't.
Hello, Shen.
Wrong again. It's me, Yang.
Why are you using his phone again?
To return your call.
If I wanted to talk to you, I would have called your number. I've been trying to reach Shen.
Yes, I know, but it's impolite to leave his calls unanswered. I thought I called to let you know he's gone.
What do you mean he's gone? You know what? Just meet me. Talking on the phone with you is like pulling teeth.
Mommy, don't you like it that Daddy is here with us?
Sure, Maxine.
We should do this every day, okay?
Every day? I don't know about that, sweetie.
Mommy, tell Daddy to come with us to school every day.
Your daddy is very busy.
With what?
With, meetings?
You don't have a meeting now.
Well, that is because I changed my schedule.
So you can change your schedule for us, right?
All the time?
Yes, all the time. Right, Mommy?
That's very demanding.
I am. Because I am a princess.
Come here, princess. Whoa!
How can he disappear? You're here, that means he's somewhere in there.
He's locked himself in his room and he won't come out.
Have you tried knocking?
Not literally, but yes. All that negative press about him and Ella threatened the free clinic, and he got a reminder of York in the past. All got too much for him.
How long do you think he'll be gone this time?
Days, weeks.
Forever?
I have no idea. Usually I'm the one who disappears without a word, but this time he didn't even leave a note for me.
So what does this mean?
Beats me.
I guess we have no choice then. You have to take leave on Shen's behalf. The free clinic project will have to be delayed.
No. It's his baby. I can handle it.
You can't be Shen.
Sure I can. I mean, I've done it before. Look, I know that Shen has a meeting at KSUH this afternoon. I'll just go and pretend to be him and nobody will even know the difference.
It's not here. I've looked, Sherman. Your foot better heal soon.
Morning, CEO. Is everything okay?
Does it look like things are okay? Sorry, Sherman broke his foot and I can't find the figures he says he put on my table.
Oh, like here.
This is my table, right?
So, what are the figures about?
Sales projections.
Right. Oh! Like this?
Exactly like this.
So, how long will Sherman be out? Maybe I can cover him while he's gone.
You're capable of doing 2 jobs?
Of course.
For 1 salary? Deal.
Yang. Sorry, Zara, I don't have time to talk. Need to get some patient demographics for the free clinic project. There's a meeting later.
You can't possibly think taking over Shen's duty is a good idea.
You're probably right, but what the heck?
Are you out of your mind?
Sometimes I think I am, but not today. Why does everyone think that I can't do anything? Shen's not the only talented one.
Sorry, is this a bad time?
No, I'm just having a late lunch. What's up?
I know this is tough for you, but I need your help.
This is about Shen disappearing. Matt told me.
See, the GFPH board has scheduled a meeting with Shen later today. After the news about him dating Ella came out, they want to discuss if Shen is the right person to run the free clinic.
So Yang is gonna stand in for Shen?
You know he doesn't know much. He might screw it up for Shen. That's why I need your help. I have meetings all afternoon. Could you keep an eye on him? Just in case things go really badly.
I'm not babysitting him.
Of course not. Only when it's absolutely necessary. Thanks.
Have you finished proofreading my report?
Yes, I corrected the spelling errors and fixed the formatting.
Super.
Not that there's a lot of them, because you know you're such a good writer. You have so much style and flair and...
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, of course. I just wanted to know that it's a real honor to be working for you, Louis.
Thanks for the feedback.
Maxine, how come you're with Daddy today?
Emily and I had a little misunderstanding. Turns out she made other plans for this afternoon.
What plans are more important than her daughter,
Okay, let's not get into this, please.
Aren't you going to say hello to Grandma?
Hello, Grandma.
Why the long face?
What did you do wrong? No, she was very uncooperative at school today.
Oh dear, what's wrong, Maxine? You're always such a good girl. I'm between meetings. Let me take her off you for a while.
Thanks. That would be a great help.
Come, dear.
Yo! Here to wish me luck for the meeting later?
You just don't know when to stop, do you? How irresponsible can you be? You could ruin Shen's project.
So I do nothing? Or do I give it my best shot? I already let Ella down. Not letting it happen again.
Hey, Dr. Shen. Ready for the big meeting?
Hi, Melody.
So you do remember me?
Of course.
You didn't yesterday.
Oh, must have been distracted. Sorry.
Must be stressful with all that gossip about you and Ella. First, the Sutrinium launch was cancelled.
Sorry, I have my meeting.
Here. Come now, Maxine. What's the matter?
I can't tell you.
Why?
Because Mommy and Daddy don't even want to tell me.
Mommy and Daddy don't have to know that I know.
You can keep a secret?
Cross my heart.
Daddy and Mommy don't love each other anymore. They're going to get divorced, just like my friend's parents. She only got to see her daddy on Saturday and Sunday. I don't want that to happen, Grandma.
Shen? Ready for the meeting?
Yes.
Good. Just a heads up, because of the scandal, Eunice is against having you run the free clinic.
But that's Shen's initiative.
Interesting how you refer to yourself in the third person.
I find it very, calming.
All right. Whatever works for you, good luck. You're going to need it.
Louis, there you are. Is there anything I can get you?
I'm good, thanks.
How about a mid-afternoon snack?
I'm good.
Because I noticed that you didn't finish all of your lunch, so you must be really hungry, right?
I guess I am.
Okay, so what can I get you?
A tuna mayo sandwich.
Tuna mayo, okay.
And maybe some vegan eclairs topped with 80% single origin chocolate. And coffee. A double soy cappuccino.
Okay, of course.
And make sure that coffee better still be hot when you get back. Oh, and could you get the barista to do a little reindeer design? Thanks.
Reindeer design. Okay, got you.
I hope you and Emily are proud of yourselves. How many times have I reminded you to protect Maxine from your marital problems?
We never fought in front of her, never raised our voices.
That doesn't mean she hasn't seen other things. Children are not stupid. They know when something is wrong.
You don't need to remind me about that.
And yet here we are.
You are in no position to lecture me on parenting.
Yes, your father and I made terrible mistakes. That's why I don't want you to go down the same path. Because she will drift away from you. Because you're not the dad that she needs you to be. Sound familiar?
you doing here?
Sorry, I can't talk. I have to get these back to Louis ASAP.
This is meaningful work. How?
Okay, I just want Louis to know that I'm grateful that he didn't fire me.
Have you forgotten what I said this morning?
Okay, look, I don't have time to explain, okay? Louis doesn't want his coffee cold. Bye.
Hi, Yoke. Can I take it that you'll be attending the KSF free clinic meeting later? Mr. Shelley wants to know.
No, I'm not on the board or involved in the free clinic. Why do I need to be there?
I thought you'd be interested in the proceedings since you and Dr. Shen seem to be so close.
You thought or Eunice thought?
Oops, slip of the tongue.
I'm not going unless Eunice wants me to be there.
Got it.
You okay? Look pretty intense in there with you and your mother.
A typical conversation with my mother.
Maxine was pretty quiet today. Not her usual precocious self.
She's having a bad day. Don't we all?
Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't have too many.
Good afternoon. What do you think you're doing?
Let me see. I'm an executive assistant. My boss is attending a meeting. I'm in the same room. Could it be that I'm here to take minutes?
Maybe you're here because Shen's here?
Get over it, Louis. I'm just here to do my job.
Mami Ines. Thank you everyone for being here. Top of the agenda is the free clinic project. Shen?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone, ladies and gents. Just an update on some of the things that we've been looking at. We have a list of potential locations for our first clinic. And there was a discussion as to a TCM arm for our free clinic. I was wondering if we could discuss
Before
it.
you continue, Dr. Shen, I'd like to address the issues on everybody's mind.
Such as?
You know perfectly well. There are articles everywhere. Is it true you solicited Ella's sugaring services while still engaged to Yoke Shelley?
All due respect, I don't see what that has to do with this project.
It speaks to your integrity and credibility, both of which is essential for a leader in any charitable venture, and especially anything associated with Kwan Shelley United. Don't you think, Mr. CEO?
Of course.
You're questioning my character based on some tabloid smear campaign?
There's enough truth in it to cause a suicide attempt. I see I touched a sore point. Let us not forget that you did leave Yoke at the altar. So I think the question on everyone's mind is, can you be trusted, Dr. Shen?
Why I chose not to marry Yoke is no one's business but mine. And I swear to you that I never took our engagement lightly. Breaking up with her was one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make.
You haven't answered the question. Can you be trusted?
I'm a good doctor, and you will never find anyone as qualified or as passionate to run this project. I asked the board to consider the things I've achieved in the course of my career instead.
I agree.
Let it be stated for the record that the question was never answered.
Noted. Please continue, Dr. Shen.
Yes. Take us through those plans of yours. Let's hope you don't suddenly abandon them.
Okay.
Dr. Shen, here.
What's this?
The info about Homia's business. I thought you might need it since you brought up incorporating a TCM arm in the free clinic.
That's fast. Eunice said this information will only be available in a few days' time.
I rushed it out for you.
Thanks, Melody. This is really helpful.
No problem. From what happened in there, it looks like you need all the help you can get.
As Eunice's PA, do you think helping me is wise?
Wise or not, I think it's the right thing to do.
Do you believe the rumors that I cheated on you with Ella?
I don't know, but I believe in the guy who stood up for himself in that meeting. I don't think he's a cheater.
Even though you barely know me.
Call it intuition.
Mrs. Shelley?
Ananya?
Eunice? I feel... I think that... I feel...
Out with it, Ananya. I don't have all day.
I can't believe I'm telling you this. I'm concerned about James.
I know. So am I.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I can't believe I'm telling you this. I'm at a complete loss.
Louis, here are the figures that you asked for. All done.
Super, thanks.
Um,
Yes? Anything else?
I noticed that you didn't touch your coffee. Was it not the right temperature? Was it too cool?
Okay, Zara, stop. Okay, whatever you're doing, just stop.
What do you mean?
The fetching, the carrying.
But
You don't have to suck up to me. I'm not that insecure that you need to polish my ego all the time.
But isn't that what Sherman's for?
Yes, and he's really good at it. You, on the other hand, really stink at it. Makes me feel like some pathetic, insecure loser.
I'm sorry, I'll work on it.
No, let's just accept that your sucking up is not in your skill set, okay? And you have to stop right now or else you're fired. Is that clear?
Yes, boss.
Don't call me boss. Not like that. It's weird.
Okay, got it.
Uncle Louis, it's dinner time.
Checked your schedule. You're free.
Assembly busy?
Yeah.
Well, what's for dinner?
Korean fried chicken.
Yummy.
But Daddy's having salad
I am.
Why?
because he's getting pudgy.
I can see that.
I'm getting pudgy. I'm getting pudgy, am I?
Daddy, I can't breathe.
Oh, sorry. Go eat. Here.
I'm so sorry that Mrs. Shelley brought up the whole Ella thing.
You don't have to apologize for her.
It must be hard seeing your friend in the hospital.
Yeah. I feel like I let her down.
No, don't do that. It isn't your fault.
You don't know that.
True, but there is no way you could have known what she was going to do.
I suppose you're right.
What's important is that she's getting the help she needs, and once she gets out of the hospital, you'll be there for her.
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate this.
Just know that you have a friend here.
Should I be asking why you're being so nice to me?
Of course.
You want something from me?
Definitely.
Perhaps it's not wise to play your hand so openly in this place.
Maybe. But I'm hoping I'm reading you right, and you'll help me out.
How?
I'm working on some SIO certifications for GFPH. I have to work out all the processes, so I could go around in circles, or you could point me to the right people.
Sure.
No, I'm driving.
More for me then.
She says she's meeting friends, but I don't even know what to believe anymore.
I'm so sorry, man.
Well, the worst part is it's starting to affect her.
Was Emily careless?
No, it's just Maxine's starting to pick up on tension between Emily and I.
I remember how crappy it was when Mom and Dad were divorcing.
I can't lose her.
And you're not going to.
Well, how can you say that? Emily's already threatened divorce. If that goes through, the likelihood is that she gets custody.
But she's the one cheating, and unbelievable.
I can't imagine not waking up to Maxine every morning or Not putting her to sleep every night.
All right. You can't control Emily,
Yeah, obviously not.
but you can still protect Maxine. I mean, she's younger than we were.
Just means she's more vulnerable than we were.
Or it just means that she doesn't have to be as screwed up as we were.
Or as screwed up as Ella is. Look, I don't want Maxine to end up like her.
Yeah. Ella must really hate our family.
And I screwed up big time.
Told ya, they couldn't even tell I wasn't Shen.
So you convinced the board to let the free clinic project carry on.
For now. That Eunice Shelley's a real handful, though.
She's not the only one.
Luckily, I have people in my corner. All right, back to work.
That was a tough meeting you missed just now.
Thanks for the update, but I'm not interested.
Dr. Shen could have used some backup when Eunice Shelley attacked him.
She did? How did Shen Yang handle it?
So you are interested.
Just tell me.
He did okay. He's quite amazing, actually, sticking to his guns about this project, even with so many people against him. Some people are so vindictive.
Mommy's ice cream is melting.
She'll be back from the ladies' room soon.
Can I try her flavor?
Sure, I don't think she'll mind.
Oops.
Oh, hey, you were making a huge mess there. Hold up.
Daddy, no. Mommy don't like people snooping in her bag.
Snooping.
That's what Mommy said when I looked in her bag.
I'm sure it will be fine.
No.
Maxine, I'm just trying to get some tissue paper. Okay, I won't go in there. Can you tell me why?